Hello and welcome to a new video, a new project of series, if you like, that I want to be releasing, where we explore outer bounds of Borderlands 2. I have mods installed, Commander mod and the Apple Cheats mod. So it allows us to, in a ghost mode, we can explore around the map. I can put God mode on and everything like that. And I want to do this because I've been playing this game for 10 years now. Since release I've been playing this game, and now I finally have the ability to do all of this. I know this has been available for a while now, but I was a bit late to the party. So my idea for this series is to do each map as they come. So we'll start at Windshear Waste, but because this map's so small, I don't want to make a minute-long video, so it also including Southern Shelf, as you can tell by the thumbnail. I'm going to be doing it live, so that I can explore everything as well. I want to keep these videos as short as possible. No one wants to sit here and listen to me ramble for ages about nothing, because we probably won't find a whole lot. Now, something else to point out is that a lot of what I talk about is probably going to be complete nonsense. And another thing to know as well, I've turned audio down. Music volume all the way down, sorry. Because sometimes you can be well outside the map and still hear sound effects. For example, when I went to the Highlands area, I went way out of bounds to where Overlook should be, and you can hear stuff that should be there in Overlook, if that makes sense. Underneath the map, there's a big pool of water. There's nothing fancy underneath, look. I don't expect to find too much, but we'll go through anyway. So this is obviously the infamous sign. If you look closely at the thumbnail, you'll see it's different. We can look inside as well. So obviously this is where you pick up the ring quest. If anyone noticed, look, it's actually a little gear. And now I didn't realise that until I was doing this. And like I said, 10 years and I've never realised that. You might be able to actually see it, to be fair, if you play. Yeah, you can tell. And a little sign inside the claptrap shelf. I'm doing my best to read it. Laurie, are you there? When are you coming home? The boys miss you. Tom. See, I've never noticed that either. For Robbie, my #1 fan, love Claptrap. I've seen that picture quite a few times, but I never actually read it. On the side of the Claptrap, secret stash. Viva la Revolution. If you played Borderlands 1, the DLC is amazing, by the way. You should definitely play it. And various books and other things in here. I don't know if there's anything else too interesting. Also, I think it would be a very good idea that if you are watching this, you are interested in seeing more of the episodes, so you stick around for them. Leave suggestions in the comments of what you want to see. Even if it's something in this episode that I've already gone through, obviously. If there's something I think you think I've missed, then feel free to comment and I'll go back and look myself and then update you guys. Or obviously any upcoming maps, just tell me and I'll jot it down so I remember. And then down here as well, the crevice is actually solid. So I'll put God mode on, even though that didn't stop me from dying. We'll see you later, Maya. So I'll do my best to make these videos enticing, but there's not a whole lot you can do with this map. There's just nothing here, really. Yeah, if you come all the way out here, turn ghost mode off, the ground's solid. I've also sped up the game because it speeds up the camera. So one of the things I really like to do when I explore is the level transitions. So obviously you come in here, you click this, and you go into Southern Shelf. And I like to see if any of the map is loaded in. Borderlands is famous for doing that, actually. Only when you can see the other map. So obviously, in here you can't see Southern Shelf, you can't see any of Southern Shelf. So they're not going to load any of it in, what's the point? But in other maps, when we get to like Freehorns and stuff like that, they do load it in. And it's quite cool actually what they leave inside. Honestly, that was Windshear Waste. There's not a whole lot there. If I've missed anything, tell me, but we're going to Southern Shelf now. And Southern Shelf, instantly going to turn around. And this is the drop barge, sorry. And look, this is where we actually come from. So this is where we come in. Somehow, if you look in here, this is where we come from. But yeah, this is Windshear Waste. So I've not done a lot of exploring on Southern Shelf, so this is new to me too, to be honest with you. I saw like 1 or 2 things of noteworthy, but that's it. if you're in this series watching it in hopes it will find some sort of secret raid boss miles underneath the map, that's never going to happen. That's just not. So the order I want to do these maps, the order you would go to them normally. So obviously we start in Windshield Waste, then we come to Southern Shelf, then we go to Freehorns Divide, then we go to Sanctuary, you know, blah, 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 on and on and on. That's how I wanted to do it, sorry. There's also an area over here, which we'll do in a minute as well, as a bonus, because I'm so bloody generous. I've got the vault symbol there. So something I found really cool about Southern Shelf is Captain Flint's ship. Now, I always knew that it was obviously meant to be a dragon. It has a dragon's head, the eyes, the horns, the fire, obviously, the wings, which I didn't notice for a few years, I admit. But until recently, I didn't realise it had a tail. Didn't even realise that. But yeah, it's in the shape of an actual dragon, which I think is pretty cool. So honestly, there's not a whole lot going on for this map again, so I made Captain Flint angry, apparently. I was hoping to find a Captain Flint model somewhere, but there's not one. Or if there is, it's extremely hidden, and I've not been able to locate it yet. Yeah, honestly, I think that just about does it for Southern Shelf. Like I said, because those two maps are so underwhelming, as a bonus, I'm going to give you the Southern Shelf Bay. This one is brand new to me. I've not explored any of it. Obviously, I'm going to edit it, so I can only choose the good bits, but this is all fresh to me as well. So instantly, again, I want to go turn around and go behind. Again, you're never going to see Southern Shelf from this area, right? You see, they've got no reason to load any of it in. Oh, that is a Bullymong pile outside the map. Especially considering you can smash it. How far out can we get before the screen starts turning black? I'll give you the Hyperion ship as well as a bonus. There you go. So I have all this though, the actual playable area is the smallest bit, which I think is hilarious, to be honest with you. Ship over here with the vault symbol on it, if you need help finding it. That's one of, what, two? Don't know what the other one is, don't ask. Again, I can't repeat it enough, but the first few levels are going to be quite boring. Same with Sanctuary. There's not a whole lot going on in Sanctuary. When it's in the air, when it's on the ground, it's quite interesting. So I'll be covering both versions of Sanctuary. So let's go under here. Is anything hidden? No. I always thought this place was amazing when I first saw it. I'd come stand on this boat up top, back on the old 360. I'd get on top of the boat and look, because I don't know, it's got a cosy feel to it, like a Christmassy sort of feel, you know what I mean? Apparently this map can never go night, but it would be cozy at night time. So because I never got the mission, this is never going to be open, but you can still go inside here, you can still get your head kicked in, you can still open all the chests and interact with all the shops, like you wouldn't be able to, but you can. The ice maps are always boring. Always boring. Any video game, ice maps are boring, because they're always supposed to be barren and desolate, so yeah, that's going to be it for the first one. Also, if you look on the main menu real quickly, it's completely inaccurate. It's trying to give you as many locations as it can at once, you know what I mean? You got the dam here. You got, obviously, one of the highlands here. You got the Vault of the Warrior supposed to be over there. I imagine that's supposed to be the Vault of the Warrior supposed to be. The Dust is over here. Control Core Angels over there. Opportunities there. And then Southern Shelf over there. Captain Flint's ship. If there's anything you wanted to see specifically, which again I doubt, but you never know, if there is, tell me and I'll come back to it and I'll update you. I hope you stick around, because I haven't done a whole lot of exploring. I haven't. The next few maps and any future maps are quite interesting, to be honest with you. And also this is the first time I'm recording it, so this is just trial and error for me. But I hope you enjoyed it. I really do appreciate it. And hopefully see you in the next one.